So we got some rather very disturbing, unfortunate news here. So ex-Barcelona soccer club president Josep Maria Bartomeu, his advisor Jaume Masfer, and the club's CEO Oscar Grant, and head of legal services Roman Gomez Ponte, they all have been arrested. Now, I know you guys are wondering, everybody, those are a lot of important people as part of the Barcelona Football Club. What do you get arrested for? Well, this is regarding Barcagate, okay? Now, a lot of people don't watch soccer, so I'll explain what Barcagate is. So a year ago, Barcelona, they believed that people in that, a lot of important people in that club hired a third party company called I3 to start bashing players and kind of shaming them, you know? Like Lionel Messi was one of them, and I'm getting to the list right now. I'll let you know. Obviously, everybody knows who Lionel Messi is. Gerard Pope, former captain Xavi Hernandez, ex-manager Pep Guardiola, and presidential candidates Victor Font and Augusti Bendito. All of these guys were basically how would you put it? I'm trying to think of the word here, Nate. They were basically shamed on Instagram, put it like shamed on Facebook, put it that way. They were basically there was some bad news being spread about them, right? That could have possibly that were probably not true, you know? And Bartomeu and Barca, they kind of denying all this, but there are investigations going around. They're searching like the stadium and they're searching offices and everything. So police are under investigation for that. But this has to do with Barca Gate, where they created a bunch of accounts, social media accounts such as Facebook, to basically trash their players. And the illegal part about it, I guess, is that like maybe the content they were producing is like, you know, there was probably like it wasn't true, you know, so that could be defamation. Um but yeah, you know what, Nate? I'll start off with you. Your thoughts on this?
You know what? I want to start off with the players affected by this. I'm so sorry this happened to you. This is just truly disturbing and truly disgusting. Every day, dude. Every day there's something going on with these people getting arrested. And you know what? This one's different. All right, something similar happened like this last week with the Mariners CEO and president, where he was basically on a video, um, talking junk about a couple of players. But this dude literally created a club. If I'm getting that right, this dude basically created a third party company just to trash his players. Am I getting that? I'm getting that right, right?
Right.
Shame on this dude. And you know what? He's the one behind Joseph Bartomeu. That's the one that's basically behind this, right? If I'm getting that right.
Yeah, Joseph Marie Bartomeu.
Shame on this dude. All right. And I
Right. And
said
then
and
it's
I said it.
obviously like the CEO, and then there's his advisor and the head of like yeah, and the head of like services. So yeah, all those guys were allegedly involved. They deny it, which means we don't know if it's true or not,
Hmm,
but it doesn't look too good for them, put it that way.
shame on this guy, man. As for the other ones, obviously they're denying it, like you said, so we don't know about them yet. But
Right.
if this,
So is he though. So
yeah,
is
right. So we'll,
Bartomeu. So we don't know who's telling the truth or not.
right.
But again, it doesn't look good for this whole club.
Because yeah, right. So here's what I'll say this, all right? If it happened, I apologize to the players. Like, obviously, this is a situation nobody wants to be put in. Being shamed. This is a team they want to play for, and then they're going to get shamed and whatnot. Obviously, I'll start on that side. If this really did happen, shame on this dude. And I explained it in the Mariners video with the CEO of him stepping down because of something similar like this. If you want to know what I'll leave that in the description down below if you want to know what I mean by that. But obviously, like you said, like Mario said, we don't know if this happened or not. So I'm just gonna play it off on both sides, right? I'm gonna start off with what if it actually happened. This dude, if this happened, this dude should never be given another job again. All right, because here's the thing. All right, so the Mariners one's different. Like, whatever, fine. But this one's just like you got arrested for it, and all your other guys getting arrested for it. You know what, dude? Here's my problem. All right, you're gonna shame your players, right? In a whole club on Facebook or on social media, and you're gonna shame on these players. Here's my question to you. All right. Here's my here's my question to you. All right. If you're gonna shame your players and you're gonna talk down on them, why the hell did you sign them? Why? Why did you sign them? Why are you? What's the point? These players are playing for your organization, the one that you're running, with pride and whatever. And you're gonna shame them? Really? What's your problem? What's your problem? Now, let me go on the other side, all right? Obviously, the side of if they didn't do it, I mean, I don't know. If it didn't happen, obviously, of course, whatever. It didn't happen, it happened. It's just another false accusation. But personally, like you said, it just doesn't look good. I mean, they got arrested for it, so they found something. So I'm leaning, obviously, a lot of people will be leaning towards this probably did happen, or something similar like it happened. Maybe something else happened. Whatever, anything could have happened. But the reason why it just doesn't look all that good is because they got arrested for something. So something had to have happened for them to have gotten arrested. You don't get arrested for nothing. You don't just be like, oh yeah, can you handcuff me? Let me go in the cop car and go to the freaking police station just cause. It doesn't work like that. And why would anybody want to do that anyway? Just why? You had to have done something to get arrested. So something was going on. We don't what it was. I can't tell you because all these accusations. It could be anything. You don't know. So I mean, if this did happen, which again I'm not implying that it did because we don't have the full details yet, and if we do, we will be more than happy to report on it. But with that being said, if this did happen, and only if, and even not if, I mean, I apologize that this had to happen to the players. I mean, this is just truly disgusting. Um, and if it did happen, these guys should never be given jobs again. They should be fired, which I'm pretty sure they will be if this happens. And they should just not be given another job again after that. So with that being said, good luck to the players, and just hope we'll just hope for the best for everything.
Yeah, I'll first I just want to say, I like apologies to the players and to the managers that have experienced this type of wrongdoing against them, and especially in the way that it came about that year ago. See, I didn't know anything about Barcagate because obviously like we're not like we don't watch soccer a lot, we'll be the first to admit that. So I didn't really hear a lot about Barcagate. Now thinking about it, here's the difference between him and the Mariners guy, okay? Similarities, but there's one difference, and it's just one difference.
Right.
The Mariners president didn't commit defamation.
Yeah. Right. Right.
This man did.
That's why
You're
I call it
ruining
similar.
you're
That's why I
ruining
call it
images.
similar.
Right. You're ruining images off of social media accounts that is not connected, that is connected to you, but not towards your name. So they don't think you're doing it. Think about that. That is pathetic. It is really pathetic. Why? You have Lionel Messi, who is probably one of the greatest, and a lot of people consider him the greatest soccer player to ever play the game. Why? Like, do you understand
I
how
don't
lucky you are to
understand.
have that man? Like, do you understand how lucky you are to have that man on your team? And then the other guys, Xavi was one of them, the general manager. Like, these are guys being affected by who are helping your organization. So why would you do something like that? And it's defamation too. That's even worse than what the Mariners president did, because
Right.
you're creating lies about them. You're
I
creating
think
lies to damage their image. Really? Like, I hope you feel good about yourself. You have one of the greatest players to play the game. You have a bunch of other guys who contribute and help your team, and you're out here bashing him. I hope he feels good about himself. You know what I'm saying? If it
uh,
is true,
mind you, there
obviously,
was
possible. I'm sorry.
there was a time where there was rumors that Messi actually wanted to leave, but he stayed.
Right. Exactly. So you should be thankful for that man. So now there's obviously the thing of if he didn't do it. If he didn't do it, then everything goes back to normal. It was a very trashy investigate, and it was a very and they accused him of something that he did not do. If that's the case, then we owe him an apology. But most likely that's not the case. Most likely this does not look good towards him. It doesn't. I'm being honest. You're hiring a third party organization to trash your own players, your own managers, and not only that, political candidates. That's even, I think. See, here's the thing, Nate. It's one thing to do it to your own players. It's really pathetic and it's messed up. To do it towards political candidates who are running for like whatever political like agenda that they have, to do it against them and commit defamation towards them, that's a problem.
Especially when you're doing it in other countries that isn't America.
Right. And obviously they're not part of, yeah, right. And obviously they're not part of United States politics. They're in Barcelona, like they're in Spain. So obviously it's got to do with like Spaniards and people who live in that area. But But when you really think about it, Nate, honestly, he should be ashamed of himself. He really should be. Um, like I mean, this is really messed up, Mike. This is really messed up, man. It really is. It's one thing to trash your players. It's another thing to lie to trash them too and cause defamation. And just hire a third party just to trash your own player. I don't know what the agenda is towards that. Maybe it's not even like to trash his players in general. Maybe it's to make like some profit. I have no clue. I don't know, but it's sleazy and it's dirty. I'm gonna be honest, and it's pathetic. He should be ashamed of. They should, all of them who are part of this should be ashamed of themselves. And I want to say this though, okay? Because I don't want to put like because not everybody on Barcelona had something to do with this. Barcelona actually gave a statement. Um, they said in this statement, and I quote, they said, given the entry of the local police at the club's offices per a court order relating to the hiring of a third party company and monitoring services of social networks, FC Barcelona has offered its full support to judicial and police authorities and collaborated with them to clarify the facts that are the subject of the investigation. The information and documents required by the police were strictly relating to this case. FC Barcelona expresses its utmost respect for the judicial process proceedings and also the presumption of innocence for the people affected by Monday's events. Look, Nate, like but still, I gotta be honest with you, man. This is a bad look for Barcelona. It's a bad look, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of players end up leaving because of this. You know what I'm saying? It happened a year ago, but now since it's coming out again, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people left. But it doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. It doesn't look good. Could he possibly be accused of something he didn't do? Absolutely, that's still a possibility. But it just doesn't look good for him. So I mean, with that being said, to all the people that were affected by this third party account, like apologies go to you. Like you had to sorry that they had to go through this. I'm wishing all the guys affected the best of luck in the future. You know what I'm saying? But something's got to be done. Justice needs to be served.